Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 35, Let's Platinum Demon Souls Remake. Alright, so today we're going to go to, let's get rid of that. We're going to go to the Tower of Latria, but first I'm just going to make sure that I got the items, or the spells that I want. That's alright, Cloak. And get rid of that. And no, sorry, not that one. We'll get rid of this one and we'll go with Flame Toss, and Soul Arrow should be worth it, I think. Yeah, fairly sure. Okay, so we're going to go to the Tower of Latria and we're going to defeat a Black Phantom character. So we've defeated a few Black Phantoms before, but this one in particular is kind of a special one. So you'll remember that we saved that character Rydell in the Prison of Hope many episodes ago when we were in pure white world tendency. Well, when you're in pure black world tendency, not just for this stage but for other stages as well, Black Phantom versions of characters that you can meet in pure white world tendency will spawn, and you need to defeat them in order to I believe it's in order to get pure white character tendency. I think that's what it was. I can't quite remember, but I'm just doing it more in the sense of like just completion, you know, trying to do all the world tendency events, because that's very helpful to do all those, because that way you know you've got most of the stuff done. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head here into the Tower of Latria. We're going to find this Black Phantom Rydell and we're going to take him out. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about how more about how tendency works. So what's going to happen is when you defeat Black Phantom Rydell and like most of the other Black Phantoms, you'll gain a come on. Oops. Okay, that was very lucky. Okay, so you can see Black Phantom Rydell over there already. Let me just get rid of a few enemies just in case they get in the way. When you defeat Black Phantom Rydell, you will gain tendency back towards pure white. I can't remember exactly how much it is. I think it's 90%. But yeah, you'll gain that tendency. However, the tendency doesn't take effect until you until you use an Archstone to head back to the same level, or until you use an Archstone to head back to the Nexus. It won't take effect. So here he is. He's not too challenging. He only uses his phosphorant pole. He doesn't have any magic. So just kind of like keep stepping towards him, attack him a few times, step away, make sure that you roll sometimes. He's in the corner now, so a lot of his attacks are going to clank off the wall. You'll remember he gave us the Dull Rat's Ring when we freed him. That's why we had to actually do that, to get that ring. The Dull Rat's Ring, it increases your defense by, I think it's 30% when you're, or it increases your defense by a certain amount when you're at below 30% health. So you can see he's getting close, and in a moment here I'm going to start doing a lot less damage to him. So I think it's active now. You can probably see the animation. Yeah, so I just did like 40 damage there instead of 60, so we know that it's active. Is there an enemy behind me? No. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And yeah, so just be careful with that. Another thing to take note of is I believe there was, I don't know if it's this character in particular or this Black Phantom in particular, but oh, that's the Thief Ring. Ah, missed it. Should have had the Ring of Avarice on. Just missed it. There's the phosphorant pole that I wanted. I actually ended up testing it. It wasn't fantastic, but I think it would be a lot better if I leveled it up with Colorless Demon Souls. But I'm not going to do that, so that's fine. Now here's the thing that we have to take advantage of. Let me figure out where we are, so I've got to go back this way. We're in pure black world tendency, but we've just killed Black Phantom Rydell. So that has taken us back to, I believe, neutral. I think it's neutral tendency because I think it gives you 90%. I'll put a note on the screen so that you guys know. I might have put it earlier actually when I was talking about it, so you might see it once or twice. Anyway, ow. Okay, that's fine. Gotta take this guy out. Let's use, oh, I don't have it. Alright, let's just use Flame Toss. What was I saying? Yeah, so we've gained that stuff towards world tendency. but it did try and roll there and didn't work. But it hasn't taken effect yet because we haven't left the stage, or we haven't, you know, reloaded the stage. It also, to note, it also will not take effect if you die. Even if you die, it won't take effect, so you don't have to worry too much about that. However, okay, there we go. However, there is something that we want to do. If we were to leave the stage right now, it would take effect. However, there's another enemy that we have to defeat. We don't absolutely have to defeat this one, but it's really good to do so. It's called a primeval demon, and primeval demon only spawns in pure black world tendency. So we have to defeat that primeval demon. The reason we want to defeat it is because it gives us some colorless demon souls, and colorless demon souls are very, very useful. The only issue is that this primeval demon is in 3-2 Upper Latria, which is not where we are now. So basically that means we have to run all the way through this level to reach that primeval demon. So that's going to take a little while, but I'm going to show it because, well, a little while, it'll take like 5 minutes or so. But I'm going to show it because I want to show you guys how to kind of get there with relative ease. And doing so will give you colorless demon souls, which are very, very useful. Okay, we're good. I want to be very careful because I really don't want to die. The biggest annoying thing is, actually, I think it's one of those things where it's like, if I check it and it screws me, then that's a big problem. Well, a minor problem. If I don't check it and it screws me, then I may as well have checked it. What I was going to say was, because we entered this level on the Prison of Hope, if at any point, even when I'm in 3-2, if I die in 3-2, I'll return all the way to the Prison of Hope, and I'll have to come all the way back through all this area that I'm running through now. So, but what I was going to do was I was going to test and see if clicking on the Archstone, not teleporting anywhere, but just clicking on the Archstone, actually reset my my location, like to that Archstone, but without changing the world tendency. I assume it would, but I can't be absolutely certain. Another thing that I should say is that my practice playthrough, I screwed up a little bit. Not anything that I've done on the actual guide itself, but something that comes up later. I screwed up, and I had a backup file, not of that file. I had like another file that I had played. So what I was saying was, like, if you click on this, maybe it'll set your spawn point to that, but I'm not entirely sure, and I don't want to try just in case it ruins my world tendency. You can also see there that even though I transitioned between levels, it didn't reset the world tendency to neutral because of killing Rydell, if it was 90%. Yeah, so what happened in my practice playthrough was I was defeating a future boss, and this future boss actually, you can fight it with another NPC. Like, you're given the, well, essentially you're forced to fight this boss with a different NPC, and you need that NPC to survive the fight for something that occurs later as well. And I used Poison Cloud, and I didn't realize that I had got him poisoned. I won the fight, and then he was still poisoned and he was still taking damage, and then he ended up dying. So I screwed my file because I hadn't made a backup. I tried using a backup file that was not of that same backup, and after I had played it a little bit, I realized that I'd screwed that one up in a different way as well. So that left me no choice but to play the entire game again. And I've been playing it for about 8 hours now, and I'm almost back to where I was. So yeah, I did die a lot of times. You could probably do it in, like, I died probably 2 hours worth of deaths. It was really stupid. And that's probably the only thing. Oh, actually, you know what? Run. Run. That's the only thing that I regret about this playthrough. I think it's good, and I think I'm playing, like, relatively well. The only thing that I regret is just not having ultra consistent methods for everything. But it's just so difficult to figure that stuff out, you know, to, like, oh, alright, what do we have open to us at this point in the game? What could we get if we really wanted to, you know, what could we go for, all this kind of stuff. So it just takes too long. That's something that takes, like, many years of playing the same game to kind of, like, really figure out exactly what you could use. And I haven't looked at the speed run yet because apparently the speed run's like 18 minutes, or at least the 80% speed run is. And I'm like, how is the speed run? Well, it's actually I think it's like 17 minutes or something, but I'm like, how? Obviously glitches, but like how also? So yeah, that is a little bit of a frustrating point, but I don't know. I got through it. You guys can too. It will take a little bit of time, but you'll get through it. Oh crap! Go! Made it. Alright, so we're almost there. The Primeval Demon is located in the same swamp area where we had the Sodden Ring. So it is a little bit frustrating to reach, but we are almost there, which is nice. And then I think we're going to go straight to fight the boss, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, actually, we have to go a little bit further than that. Yeah, so what I could do is I could defeat the Primeval Demon and then I could evacuate using my spell. But I'm actually going to keep going because I think there's an item that I missed in this stage. So it'll be good to get it, and then I'll just try and go to the end, hopefully not die, and we'll be all good. And I don't know what we'll do next episode. I have to try and remember. Because I was practicing, I would have recorded, it's actually been like a week since I last recorded. I recorded the last little bit of the previous episode, and now I'm recording this episode like right after, but it's been a week since I actually recorded. And during the week, I was a lot more tired than I had been in recent weeks, so I didn't record anything. And then I was like, alright, I'll just practice. And so I practiced for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, and then I screwed up on Wednesday, I think it was. Wednesday or Thursday. And then Friday after work was devoted to trying to start catching up, because I was like, well, I've got no other choice. I could have tried to like sort of guess it, but I was like, I do want to get the platinum on both my you know, channel account and my other account, just to say that I did. 1, 2, 3, and also to have like the proper understanding of everything. Please don't have an item. Thank you. Cloak. Alright, so the Primeval Demon, I believe, is here. Yeah, I think I have to go this long way, so you go here. Yep, here we go. Take this one out. Have I shown any Primeval Demons yet? I can't remember if I've shown it yet or not, but if I haven't, it is a really disgusting creature. There it is. It seems to be passive, like it doesn't actually seem to do anything. I'm just going to take these 2 guys out. Nice. Yeah, it seems to be passive, but you can look at the size of this thing. I'm just realizing, like, is it shaped like anything? It's probably shaped like something to give it some kind of story reason, but I can't figure it out. Alright, here we go. Colorless Demon Soul. Fantastic. Now, let me check something. So we've got that. I've got 3 now. Ah, yes, but I haven't traded it in the gold mask yet. Nor have I traded in the Talisman of God? I can't remember. I'll check eventually. Alright, let's go over here. So this is the hard part because there's still a little bit to go before we can actually get to the boss. Technically the boss is the other way, but I'm going to go this way to try and take out these enemies. Cloak is really good actually in a lot of areas in the game. It's not always recommended because there are certain areas where you have to get a little bit too close to certain enemies to get their attention. So it's actually better, like this is probably one of those areas. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to very carefully try and go up here just to get the attention of that guy. Now I'm going to cloak. He's going to come towards me. And that way I can just focus on him. So it is useful, but you've got to be clever with how you use it. Now I want to go to this guy because I don't want to alert those other 2. Cool, and now I'm going to try and get this guy's attention. We're going a little bit closer. Okay, I'm going to run. I'm going to use Cloak again. 3, 2, 1. Pretty close. I don't know how long it lasts. Seems to be like a minute and a half. Ah, he came down. Okay, good. 1, 2. And that just leaves this guy. These red versions are essentially just a little bit more powered up versions of the enemies, in case that wasn't extremely obvious. No, they're not red barrels that you blow up. They're more powerful. How can you tell it's more powerful? Well, it's completely covered in red. And as we all know, red means fast and strong. Alright, now this one. I remember, I think I was coming through this area the first time and I spoke about how, like my memory was like, wasn't there 2 enemies that we had to fight up in this area? And I think this is probably what I was thinking of. It's, you get a Black Phantom version of the Flayer here. But I think it's still only 1, so I don't know exactly. I'm going to try and be very careful because I don't want him to see me. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to do his AoE attack. 1, roll. 1, 2. Got him. Beautiful. Alright, let's see if the other one's there or if I was imagining things. Yep, only 1. Okay. And now this part. Cloak. 2-hand the weapon. I'm going to go behind him. 1, 2, 3. So nice how, like, even though we're in pure Blackwell tendency, you can still take out these guys without too much challenge. 1, 2, 3. Got this one here. 1, 2. And this is, I'm pretty sure, where I missed the item. You'll see in a moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get the attention of... Oops. Of that one over there. Perfect. Come over here, come over here. I didn't alert the lizard. There's a chance I can get a pure, I think it's a pure mercury stone from that lizard because I'm in pure Blackwell tendency. I'm going to try and do that. And the way you do that is you run straight at him with a little bit to the right so he runs into the tentacle in the corner. 1, 2, 3, roll, avoid to avoid that. Do this, roll, 1, 2, chop. Let's see what I got. Okay, Moonlight Stone Chunk. I'm pretty confident I got a pure from that at one point. And the item that I forgot was not this, but this. Very well hidden, 4 times aged spices. So, not too bad, but yeah. Did miss that one. Alright, we are very close. So now I want to get this guy's attention. I can probably get it with just standing close enough. Yeah, there we go. Can't believe I'm actually making this because this is where I died and I was like, ah. Actually, I think I died at the flare. I was just annoyed. I was like, come on, man, just give it to me. Alright, there's that one. And then we got the guy who fires. Come and get me. Come on, man. Such a jerk. Oh, there's too many here. I'm gonna try and pull him over here. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, as long as they run over here. See if I can use 1 cloak. That's good. Stay right there. Do not turn around. I think that other one was glitched a bit because he fired like 3 arrows. Stop running away. 1, 2. Okay, we're good. Run away. A little bit tricky, but playing well. I really want to heal up my mana. I don't want to use a fresh spice. I'll use 1. It's alright. No reason to play safe right now. Cloak. I'm going to cloak as he comes down and hopefully that does something. 1, 2, 3. Careful. I always wait. I hate looting this guy. His item like falls on his head and then it's like, you have to wait. Okay, we're almost there. What the hell? Oh, okay. That was weird. Animation there. Okay, up we go. Almost out of time. Yeah, so this one took a while, but we got there. Also destroying that primeval demon, like I said, well, I think I mentioned it before. It should give me 75% towards world tendency. So basically we're on 75% towards pure white, which you'll notice hasn't actually changed the strength of the enemies. Because as I said, it only changes when you transition. But now that we're back at the beginning, I can head towards the boss and we'll prepare for the boss next time. So let's head there. All I got to do is pass by 1, 2, 3. I probably won't be able to collect this. Maybe. Okay, nice. So all I have to do now is pass that stupid staircase with the flare. Fingers crossed I can do it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the fragrant ring on just to try and get my MP back up to max. Actually, it doesn't really matter now that I think about it. Run, run, run. I never noticed this until recently, but when you use cloak, you can't hear your character's footsteps anymore. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. Let me try putting in my other earbud. I can't run with one hand. So I can hear it now. Yeah, I can't hear it now. That's cool. Nice little touch. Yeah, I'd say like, they always talk about how, like when a new console comes out, they always say, oh, you know, this is what it's going to have. And especially like they try to make a big fuss about the DualSense and how you're going to feel, you know, firing a bow and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool. And it ends up usually being a gimmick. But yeah, so far it's been pretty good. I haven't noticed anything like spectacular, but it's been pretty good. All right, let's get you 1, 2, 3, 4. If I could just keep that stagger up. We win. Yay. All right. Cool. I made it. I'm so happy that I made it. The game was just being so unfair to me yesterday when I was practicing to, you know, catch up to my practice file. And I've almost got it. I'm just like a few things to do away. But yeah, it was being so mean to me. And I was like, come on, man, just let me win. I don't need to spend any more time on this than I already have. Oh, it'll teach me. I'll definitely explain in more detail like what happened with my screw up. And I'll probably make a backup save as well, and I'll let you guys know about it. So that way it doesn't happen. Alright, we made it. Nice. I guess what we can try doing is what I was going to say before. I'm going to stop here, but I just want to see something. So if I do that... the icon is there, so maybe it does work. I don't know. Okay, we will stay... It doesn't look like it's changed anything. So... Watch this. I guess I'll do what I said to prove it. So you noticed how I got to the ivory tower and it was like pure black. Now when I transport to the ivory tower, it's almost pure white. You can see. So it only changes when you transition. Okay, so I will leave it there. I want to thank you all for watching episode 35 of Let's Platinum Demon's Souls Remake. My name's Ultima456. You're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.